Guys, welcome to my channel. Thanks for clicking. How are you doing? So in today's cook with me video, we'll be making abacha, also known as African salad. Abacha is a very popular local dish in the eastern part of Nigeria. It's most popular in the Igbo tribe, and it's very interesting and easy to make. I hope you enjoy making this dish as much as I do. Let's get right into the video. So here I have my abacha. Then the next thing I have is obaka. In Igbo language we call it obaka, but it's known as castor bean in English. So this is my obaka. And then the next thing I have here is ice fish. I love to use fried fish to eat my abacha, so that's why I got the fresh fish. I'm going to fry it later on. Then I have my fresh pepper. I love using fresh pepper to make my meal because I love the taste it gives to my food. And then the next thing I have here is uziza. It's a kind of scent leaf. I love to use it to make my abacha because I love the scent it gives to my food, and it's not bitter. So this is not the bitter one. This is not the bitter leaf that is used in making abacha. So the next thing I have here is my potash. This is called akamu in Igbo language. The next thing I have here is salt. I have my salt, and then I have my seasoning cubes. Then I have already blended calabash nutmeg. I love adding it because I love the flavor it gives to my abacha. So the next thing I have now is my crayfish, and then I'm using a small sized onion because I'm not really an onion person. So I have my red oil, also known as palm oil. Yeah. And then I have my mixing bowl. This is the bowl I use and mix everything together when I'm done preparing the meal. So first of all, I'll have to pour water into the potash because it's the water I'll be needing. You have to pour water inside the potash so that it will melt, and then you use the water. So I'll allow it to settle. While doing that, I'm going to spice my fish because I have to spice it and then fry it because I don't like boiling my fish before frying. I just prefer spicing it and then frying it straight up so that it won't like break or anything. So I'm going to spice it with just salt and seasoning cubes. I'm going to use just one seasoning cube. Then I'm going to cut my pepper and then the scent leaf. I'm going to cut my onion too. While spicing your fish, make sure you use enough ingredients that will be enough for the quantity of fish you want to spice, because you don't want your fish to just be tasting somehow. You can also use other spices if you want to. So after spicing the fish, it's time to fry the fish. I'm using the oil I used in frying something earlier. You can use the oil you already used before, as long as you know the taste in the oil won't alter the taste of your fish when you're done frying with the oil. So now I'm done frying the fish. the next thing I have to do now is to cut the vegetables. I have to cut it and get it ready. Then it's time to cut the pepper. Then the onion. Now it's time to wash the abacha. I don't wash my abacha with hot water. I use cold water because I don't like my abacha being too soft. Because if I use hot water to wash it, it's going to be too soft. So I'm done washing the abacha now. Now it's time to make the sauce I'm going to be needing for the abacha. So first of all, I'll have to pour the potash water. You have to be careful so that sand will not enter, because there's always sand particles at the bottom of the potash water. So the next thing is to add your red oil or palm oil. Then you stir it very well. Stir it until it becomes thick and then it's light yellow, just like this. You have to be very careful not to add too much oil, because if you add too much oil, it won't turn out yellow like this. Like, you have to keep adding the potash water and then it will become too much for you. So you have to be careful when adding the oil. Once you're done stirring it very well, this is what it's supposed to look like. Very smooth, and it's just like pap. The next thing is you bring your mixing bowl, you add your abacha. Now we are getting ready to mix everything together. So once you add your abacha, you add all those ingredients. You add your crayfish, your ground calabash nutmeg. You have to be very careful when adding your calabash nutmeg, because if you add too much, you won't be able to eat your abacha. Then the next thing I have here is salt. You add your salt. Be careful with the quantity of salt you're adding so that it will not be too much. Then you add your seasoning cubes. Then you add the sauce that we finished turning a while ago. Just add the quantity that will be enough for the abacha you're making, because if you add too much, you have to add more abacha to pacify it. Then you add your castor bean. Then you turn everything together. You have to turn everything together until all of them becomes like this color. You just have to keep turning it. If you are done turning everything together, you have to taste the food to make sure that both the salt, like all the ingredients are okay in the food. So, and then your abacha is ready. Once you put it in plate, you can now add your pepper, your onion, all those things that you prepared a while ago. You can just add all of them. You can also use chicken. Some people prefer using chicken to eat their abacha. You can use anything you want. It's not a hard dish to prepare. It's very easy, super easy. You just have to know what to do and when to do it. You can also decide to turn everything together, like both the onion, the pepper, and the vegetable. You can decide to turn everything together and eat it like that. You don't have to do the plating like this. So it depends on your preference. So this is the end of my cook with me. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I had so much fun shooting this video. I hope you do enjoy it, and then I hope you learned one or two things from it. Please give this video a thumbs up. If you have not yet subscribed, click the subscribe button down below. Drop your comments at the comment section. If you have any questions, you can ask me at the comment section. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.